Hello friends, I am Chevy. Welcome to my shed. How are you? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's all good and great and fantastic and wonderful, and it's Black Friday and you're spending a bunch of money. Or are you not? I don't know. I don't spend money on Black Friday. I've never been one to go shopping on Black Friday. And I guess now they start Black Friday like on Monday or something. So do you really even have to do Black Friday anymore? I don't know. I've never had the money to go shopping on Black Friday, and I've also never really found deals that wowed me. Right? Like usually they're like, here's some deals on some questionable quality materials because especially in the TV department, like they'll make some crappy knockoff, not knockoff. They'll make some brands. They make specific products targeting Black Friday sales, meaning that you're buying something that appears to be a good deal because compared to the other items on the shelf, it's significantly cheaper, but it's also significantly poorly made. Because it was made specifically for Black Friday. Like you'll see deals on products that don't exist any other time of the year, right? There are model numbers that you can't actually purchase outside of a Black Friday deal. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. This is a set of stairs I made for my kid for her dog. My kid's grandmother has I don't know, 3, I think, Shih Tzus. I think that's what they are. I don't know. Little yippy dogs. And one of them, my daughter has this is my dog kind of thing, but it still lives with her grandmother. But when it goes to her house, my daughter has a tall bed. And so the dog couldn't get up on the bed. So I made this set of stairs for her either earlier this year or last year. I don't quite remember. But when I did it, these steps are just pine, like 1x10s. And so I just put a couple of screws in each one. Done. I don't even think I glued it. No, I know I didn't. It's just 2 screws and a piece of pine. And this step broke because, as you can imagine, this screw is clear back here on just a piece of pine where the grain is running this way. And even just that tiny little dog's weight over time snapped this board because it's, You ever seen like a martial arts person do the I'm going to break a board? It's really not difficult. Pine is, like you could take a board of pine and just snap it without even punching it. Like it's really soft. And I didn't expect this. I'm also a little bit curious to know if my kid accidentally stepped on this or tried to use this to get into her bed. She says she didn't, but anyway. So what I have done is I've gone in and reinforced each with a strip along the bottom and a couple pocket screws. These are glued in place, and then I think I will go add a couple of screws into those supports, which is how I should have built it all along. I shouldn't have. I don't know what I was thinking that day. Actually, I do know what I was thinking because we've had this discussion recently. This was one of those projects where I thought, let's just make it. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to think about it. Let's just cut out some plywood and slap it together. And that's what I did. And I didn't think about it at all. I didn't think about loads on these pieces of pine because we're talking like a 10-pound dog. And I really didn't think that, probably not even that. It's probably more like a 3-pound dog, 5-pound dog. I didn't think that I needed these reinforcements. And so I just built it. Turns out I needed those reinforcements, and I should have built it correctly the first time. But here we are. It is now fixed-ish, and she can take it home, and the dog can use it. So when I see them again, this will go home with her. But, when we talked recently, especially about the table that I've been building, this is the kind of thing that I always try to avoid by overthinking, right? Instead of making it, failing, and then fixing it, I would rather start to make it, think about it for a month, figure out all the things I didn't think about, start to implement those fixes, find more things I didn't think about. You know, if I would have built this my way, if I hadn't been encouraged to just come down here and build this, I think both my kid and Em were like, just go build freaking steps. It probably would have taken me, I don't know, I'm going to guess 2 months to build this. But it wouldn't have failed, right? I would have over-engineered it. I would have used 3/4-inch plywood, or with dados, or I would have made pine panels with dados to slide the shelves into. It would have been a whole ordeal, and what would have came out of it would probably have been a stronger, sturdier, like a piece that my kid could climb on. But instead, they wouldn't have had this thing all year. Instead, the dog's been able to use it all this time, and we've been able to figure out where I failed. And now I know, like, oh yeah, dummy, like, don't leave a large leverage point on a piece of long, with the grain on a piece of pine, it will snap. Like, that's a really stupid mistake. So it's part of me is like, oh man, I can't believe I did that. The other part of me is my kid doesn't care. Like, I can fix it. Like, obviously I can fix it. I just did. No problems. But for my kid, she's happy, right? If I had made this for a person, like a customer, I would have been really upset with myself. And that's why I would have taken 2, 3, 4 months to make it, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just know that normal Chevee, the over-thoughtful Chevee, wouldn't have done this. And I don't know which case is better. Should I have taken 2, 3, 4 months to make it and build it correctly? Or should I just slap it together, let her use it, and let it fail and then fix it? I don't know. I don't know which is the better case. I think in my kid's opinion, this was the better option. Yeah. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends, wonderful people. I hope you have a great weekend, and you get to continue spending time with family, and maybe take advantage of some shopping, if that's the thing that you do. Thank you. I'll see you on Monday. Today's word you should know to sound smart is interminably. It's an adverb meaning seemingly without end or going on for an indeterminate period of time. The body dies, the body's beauty lives, so evenings die and their green going, a wave interminably flowing. Wallace Stevens, an American modernist poet. Interminably. interminably. That's interesting. Interminably. I mean, the word makes perfect sense if you look at its root words, but I wouldn't have come up with that just thinking about a word that means without end. I don't know what I would have thought. Ongoing.